everybody, Joshua TBC. Another just quick tip video, maintenance tip video that is. As you know, next to fuel and insurance, tires are your third most expensive thing that you have to deal with in keeping your truck up to par. And something that I think a lot of people overlook and don't think about when it comes to tires is shocks. So without good shock absorbers, your tires are not going to wear like they should. You're not going to get the life out of them that you should. It's a fairly cheap thing to do. OEM, obviously, if you go expensive, you can pay anywhere from $80 to $100 a shock, depending on what the truck is. But a good middle of the road shock, like a Gabriel is what I run on my trucks. They're a good shock. You should be able to get anywhere from 100 to 150,000 out of them before you got to change them. So if you've gone over that amount of miles since you've changed your shocks out, you might want to check them. So a good rule of thumb when you're checking your shocks is you can disconnect one end of them or you can pull the whole thing, and if you can do this and move them real easily and you feel them jerky and jumpy in there, that means that they are no good, and so you're wearing your tires, putting extra wear on your tires that you don't need to be doing. Also, you can look at the bushings. These ones, the bushings started coming apart all around it. You can see where it's fraying and breaking, so that's another good indication. If your bushings are going, your shock's gone. Another visual indication that you can do without even having to take any bolts off or remove anything is if you see fresh oil on your shock. Sorry about the sunlight behind me. If you see fresh oil running down your shocks or dirt building up on that oil, that's a good indication that your shocks are either done or fixing to be done. So there's your indications that you can see. Like I said, it's super important to maintain your tires. Most shocks are super easy to change. I'm doing my front shocks somewhere in Mississippi today, but I got some time before I deliver, so it's something that you can just do in the parking lot. I'll try to flip the video around here real quick, not get my phone completely nasty. But you can see it's simple. 2 bolts, you slide it right off. Now that obviously this is on a Pete, some are going to be different, but they're relatively all the same. Got a bolt on top, bolt on bottom. Slide them off, put the new bushings in. You don't have to crank them down super hard. You're going to feel, most of the time, you're going to feel that nut set, and you should be able to see a little bit of bushing on each side of the shock, top and bottom. So that's the basics of it, but it's something that will definitely preserve your tires and also give you a smoother ride as well. So that's always important. When you're going down the road, it's not very much fun when your truck's bouncing around and pushing you all over the place. So there's your maintenance tip. Hopefully this is helpful. If you guys got any questions, feel free to reach out to us or leave it in the comments. I know I'm not a super good at answering them, but I'm working on it. So best thing to do is just call me. I do not mind helping out. It's a whole lot easier for me to take a phone call than it is anything else. So any questions or you guys need any help with anything, like I said, reach out to me. Thanks. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you on down the road.